Morning.
Our guest
Good
speaker
morning, sir.
also joined. Good morning, everybody. Let me take attendance first. Deepti Malviya. Deepti Malviya. Dr. Ushali Parkhi.
Present, sir.
Miss Neetu Amlani.
Present, sir.
Dr. Neerav.
Present, sir.
Mrs. Vinal Rajdev.
Present, sir.
Dr. Suparna.
Present, sir.
Dr. Amit Kabande.
Present, sir.
Dr. Mahakalkar.
Present, sir.
Dr. Vinod Dongarwar. Dr. Arvind Somnathe. Dr. Shruti Gharde. Pallavi Deshmukh.
Present, sir.
Dr. Meenakshi Kamble.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Meenakshi Kamble.
Sir.
Dr. Sheel.
Present, sir.
Dr. Vivek Pani.
Present, sir.
Dr. Rajesh Sonkusre. Dr. Vishal. Dr. Swati Yadav. Mr. Joel Karketa.
Yes, sir. Present.
Yeah.
Vishal
Miss
Davlatkar,
Kani
present, sir.
Mozi. Miss Kani Mozi. Dr. Avasti.
Present, sir.
Shall we start our first session?
Yes, sir.
Sir, Dipti Malviya present, sir.
हो. आणि दीप्ती मालविया मॅडम, तुम्हाला हे पहिले जे स्पीकर आहे मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं
Okay,
होतं कालच.
हो, sir.
मिस्टर कौशिक भट्टाचार्य. त्यांना
Okay, sir.
थोडस लिटिल बिट मी 1-2 लाईन बोलतो, मग मी तुम्ही बाकी पुढे कंटिन्यू कराल.
Unmute yourself, sir.
कौशिक. हॅलो कौशिक.
Hello.
Yes. Shall we start?
Yeah, sure.
So let me give the brief introduction of Mr. Kaushik Bhattacharya. He is our senior journalist of Hitavada. He is having 14 years of experience in Hitavada. He had earlier served in Times of India, then Dainik Bhaskar Group. He is taking very keen interest in all environmental issues. He is always impressed by writing articles on various burning issues which are connected with our precious environment in which we all are subjected today. Today, he has decided to deliver his presentation, Role of Electronic Media in Environmental Education. Now, I would like to request Dr. Dipti Malviya, please go for his elaborative introduction.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. A very good morning to one and all. I am Dr. Dipti Malviya. Welcome, Kaushik Bhattacharya, sir, in this refresher course. He is a senior defense and environment correspondent of Hitwada, Nagpur. He's having 30 years of experience in journalism, and previously he started working as a sports journalist in the Times of India and worked as a senior sports journalist in Dainik Bhaskar Group. Uh, he has the major covering bits are defense, environment, forest and central government organizations for the Hitwada. Now his specialization covers defense and reporting, environment reporting. He was selected and completed Defense Correspondent Course (DCC) of Ministry of Defense in 2015, and he has many public interest legislation filed by the Nagpur bench of Bombay High Court on the basis of article. He has published many research papers. He has attended many environmental seminar, international and national climate workshops, and Defense Expo, Aero India, and many more to mention here. Uh, he is regularly writing about city-based environment issues like Ajni 1, Bharat 1, Koradi thermal power plant issues, Chandrapur thermal power plant issues, government policies and on environment and so on. So here is a brief introduction of our chief guest. Now, on behalf of all the participants and UGC HRDC, I would like to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Kaushik Bhattacharya, sir, on this refresher course. Please welcome, sir, and enlighten all of us today with your knowledge and wisdom. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kaushik Bhattacharya. I'm a senior correspondent in the Hitwada newspaper. As already everything mentioned by Mishram sir about me and my experience and whatever I have done. But today I'm glad to be a part of this session, and I will just share all those things that I have covered, that I have experienced as far as environment conservation is concerned in the field of journalism. Today, the topic I got, the role of media in environment education. Uh, I have some study papers, some articles that I want to mention. Some all are related to city centric, and I will just talk about the city like Nagpur and Chandrapur district. मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों में मैं आपसे इंटरेक्ट कर सकूं इस चीज को, और क्या सिनेरियो आज के डेट में नागपुर सिटी और चंद्रपुर और महाराष्ट्र में चालू है, उस चीज को आई कैन विल ट्राई टू elaborately or briefly whatever you say, I can share or keep it in front of you. So today environment, we are aware that today environment is a major concern for the government of India and also for the society. Government of India, as we know, that stepping forward in form of Paris Agreement, we are aware about that this, and normally we got to know about the Paris Agreement through electronic media, social media, and newspapers articles. यहीं से मीडिया का रोल शुरू होता है एनवायरनमेंट कंजर्वेशन और एनवायरनमेंट सेंसिटिवनेस को लेकर. As far as media is concerned, it plays a major role to make understand others about the fragility of the environment and importance of its protection, conservation. सबसे पहले बात करते हैं कि गवर्नमेंट क्या कर रही है for conservation and for environment conservation, and how media can bridge the gap between environment, government, and the society. सबसे दो biggest challenge the government of India के सामने, not only the government of India, for the whole world, is the generation of plastic waste that the whole world is generating per day, and also the greenhouse emission, greenhouse gases that we are emitting in our daily life. कार्बन क्या है कि सबसे पहले एक स्टैटिस्टिक्स आपके सामने पेश करना चाहता हूँ कि 350 million tons of plastic, 350 million metric tons of plastic, sorry, 350 millions of metric tons of plastic per year the world is generating. Whereas as per the studies, as per the World Health Organization, 2060 तक यही जो डाटा है, ये जो 350 मिलियन है, इट विल क्रॉस द 1 बिलियन टन मेट्रिक टन पर ईयर हो जाने वाला है. वहीं if we see the data of India, so it is 3.4 million metric ton per year, and among this 3.4 million metric ton, we are just recycling 30% of that. Means 70% जो भी जनरेट हो रहा है वो वैसे ही हम लोग नेचर को दे रहे हैं. यही हमें सोचना है, यही हमें मीडिया को स्टैंड लेना है. आज के डेट में कार्बन एमिशन की अगर बात करें तो चाइना द मोस्ट डेवलप्ड कंट्री आफ्टर यूएसए, हम देख रहे हैं कि इट इज द नंबर 1 एमिटर फॉर एज ग्रीन हाउस गैसेज इज कंसर्न, सेकेंड इन यूएसए, एंड ऑफ कोर्स इंडिया इज ऑन द थर्ड इन द लिस्ट. So let's talk about what government of India is doing to face this challenge. First, greenhouse gases, and the second, the carbon, the single-use plastic. Recently, आप सभी को पता ही होगा कि गवर्नमेंट ने सिंगल यूज प्लास्टिक को बैन किया है इन ऑल ओवर द कंट्री, एंड महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट आल्सो initiated the first. Maharashtra government is the first who implemented this in the state. But due to some protests, some petitions in the court, government has given some relaxation on that, in that. But still the ban is there. पर इसके बावजूद हमें यह देखने को मिल रहा है कि that ban होने के बाद भी the single use plastic is easily available in the market. Who is responsible for this? हमें ये सोचना है. And here media's role has come कि हमें किस तरह से इन चीजों को हाईलाइट करना है to sensitize people not to use single use plastic or plastic, because it is harming. Whatever we are throwing, it all are going into the seas, the ocean, and again we are getting it back in our land. So वहीं अगर ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस की अगर बात किया जाए तो इसको मिटिगेट करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने कई सारे स्टेप्स लिया है. इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स को इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया है, कन्वेंशनल एनर्जीज को यूज किया जा रहा है, जैसे सोलर हो गया, न्यूक्लियर पावर हो गया, विंड हो गया. पर जनरेशन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का एक मेजर पार्ट फिर भी हम लोग आज कोल बेस्ड ही रखे हैं, क्योंकि उसको एकदम से खत्म करना इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. रिसेंटली एक इवेंट में नितिन गडकरी जो यूनियन मिनिस्टर फॉर रोड ट्रांसपोर्ट एंड शिपिंग है, उन्होंने एक कमेंट किया था कि इंडिया इज स्टेपिंग फॉरवर्ड टू एक्सेप्ट द नॉन कन्वेंशनल एनर्जीज, बट स्टिल कोल इज द रिक्वायरमेंट. आज के डेट में हम एकदम से कोल एनर्जी को बंद नहीं कर सकते. ये सवाल एक मीडिया वाले ने ही पूछा था, और हमें ये देखना है कि हाउ यहीं से कैसे मीडिया इन पॉलिटिशियंस को, गवर्नमेंट्स को, जुडिशियरी को क्वेश्चंस रेज कर सके कि हाउ व्हाट यू आर डूइंग फॉर कंजर्वेशन ऑफ द एनर्जी, कंजर्वेशन ऑफ द एनवायरनमेंट, एवरीथिंग. उसी गडकरी जी के बात को ही आगे मैं बढ़ाना चाहूंगा कि गडकरी जी ने ये भी कहा कि हम स्लोली फेज आउट कर रहे हैं जितने भी थर्मल पावर स्टेशन हैं देश में, but still we can't stop every thermal power stations in a single day. It will take some time, क्योंकि अगर हमें किसी चीज को अगर बंद करना है तो उसके रिप्लेसमेंट के लिए को भी हमें उसी लेवल पर खड़ा करना पड़ेगा. और उसी चीज को फॉलो करते हुए गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया इज वर्किंग टू एनकरेज इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स. वहीं एक और चीज मैं मेंशन करना चाहूंगा कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने से एक सवाल जरूर पूछा जाता है कि इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स वट एवर वी आर यूजिंग इज ऑल गेटिंग द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी फ्रॉम द थर्मल पावर स्टेशन ओनली. तो कहाँ मतलब इसमें वेयर वी आर गेटिंग द ग्रीन एनर्जी. तो यहीं पर स्टैंड होता है चीजें कि हमें ग्रीन हाउस एनर्जीज को कम करने के लिए इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स को प्रमोट जरूर करना है, लेकिन इसको थोड़ा टाइम जरूर लगेगा. आज मैं अगर बात करूं नागपुर शहर की, अगर कुछ कुछ चीजों को अगर हाईलाइट करना चाहूँ, पर उससे पहले मैं एक कोट करना चाहूंगा. एक बुक है named Environment, Risk and Media. It is penned by Stuart Allen. In the book has explored the way in which environmental risks, threats, and hazards are represented, transformed, and contested by the media. The book is available on the Amazon, and you can buy it from them, and you can get so many things about what the media is doing for what media should do for environment conservation. One quote has mentioned in that book that at a time when popular conceptions of the environment are regarded as a stable and natural in the world in which human interference are being increasingly challenged, the media's methods of communication encouraged audience to think about environmental risks. For example, मैं इसको एक कंटेक्स्ट के साथ जोड़ना चाहूंगा. महाजन को जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट करती है हमारे महाराष्ट्र के लिए, वो हमेशा बैड बुक में रहता है फॉर एनवायरमेंट पॉल्यूशन. बट आई वांट टू मेंशन दैट दे आर डूइंग सो मच ऑफ वर्क, they are planting saplings every year in different part of the city. But in the contrary, I want to mention that the same company is releasing fly ash in the atmosphere, which is polluting the land, water, and air also. तो यही 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 मीडिया का एक रोल सामने आता है कि हमें कैसे हम वी आर रिपोर्टिंग द प्लांटेशन ड्राइव ऑल्सो, एंड सेम वी आर रिपोर्टिंग द pollution महाजन इज डूइंग इन द एटमॉस्फेयर. अभी रिसेंटली की बात अगर शेयर करूं दैट लास्ट ईयर इन अक्टूबर वारेगांव एश बंड वेयर महाजन को खापरखेड़ा थर्मल पावर स्टेशन ऑफ महाजन को रिलीज देयर waste fly ash. It's collapsed during monsoon. Reason was it was overflowed, and as for the guidelines of Minister of Environment and Forest Change, that every thermal power stations have to utilize their 100% utilize their 100% fly ash. They are not allowed to release the fly ash in atmosphere, any landfills, anywhere. But still they are doing. At that time, around 20 to 25 farmers, agricultural lands submerged in the fly ash due to that ash burn collapse. But after that, Aditya Thackeray, the former environment minister of the state, he also visited the spot. He interacted with the villagers that time. Many environment activists came forward to help those villagers, farmers. MPCB issued notices to so many notices to Mahajanko, but still the situation is the same. Even recently on July 19th, most probably this year, again the ash burn collapsed. The same situation is the same. Farmers are farmers got affected of that ash burn breach. Still, the paperwork is going on. Political leaders are opposing the collapse. यही हो रहा है. यही पिछले 2 साल से that I am reporting. Media, yeah, most important thing, media is reporting. Last year also, so much media reports came. After the media reports, Aditya Thackeray personally visited the ash burn and he took stock of the situations of farmers and the land. यहाँ पर सबसे बड़ा चीज एक एज अ जर्नलिस्ट मुझे जो देखने को मिला है कि गवर्नमेंट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कंपनसेशन दे रहा है उन विलेजर्स को। पर पानी उस एग्रीकल्चर लैंड में आ रही है, कंपनसेशन मिल रहा है जो कि बहुत लेट मिला। रिसेंटली जून में उनको लास्ट ईयर का कंपनसेशन मिला और जुलाई में फिर से कोरेगांव इंसिडेंट हुआ है। पर इसमें एक और चीज ये देखा जा रहा है, दोज हु अफेक्टेड गॉट अफेक्टेड ऑफ दैट एश बर्न कोलैप्स, दे लॉस्ट देयर लैंड एटलीस्ट फॉर 3 years। वहां पर और कोई क्रॉप 3 सालों के लिए नहीं होगा। Means those who already affected last year, they are not going to sow any kind of crop this year, and this year again the another incident took place. So yahi government are paying compensation to those farmers, but they are not thinking what is the aftermath, means compensation के बाद क्या हो रहा है उन farmers का। ये government अभी तक इन चीजों को highlight नहीं कर पा रही है, and here media's role come forward. Media will play a major role कि how हम एक मीडिया के तौर पर हम इन स्टोरीज को हम हाईलाइट करते हैं, हाईलाइट करना किया जाना चाहिए। और द रिसेंट वारेगांव इंसिडेंट डेफिनेटली it will take time to get the compensation, but again the 15 villagers who lost their crop, they will not grow any kind of crop for next 3 years. Government at central level, government promised so many things to reduce the carbon footprint at international level, but still at local level, the administration, the state governments have to do so much of work to improve this situation. Next, I would like to mention the local tree committee. आज हमारा जो नागपुर शहर का जो ग्रीन कवर है, it is only 3% of our city. अगर बोला जाए कि अगर एक 100 किलोमीटर एरिया अगर नागपुर शहर का है, तो ओनली 3 किलोमीटर एरिया में ही हमारे शहर में ग्रीन कवर है। As far as government and administration is concerned, नागपुर म्युनिसिपल कॉरपोरेशन की एक गार्डन कमेटी हुआ करती थी, जिसको द देन एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर एंड द म्युनिसिपल कमिश्नर राधाकृष्णन बी साहब ने फॉर्म किया था। उसके पहले भी रह चुकी है, लेकिन इस द लेटेस्ट, आई एम मेंशनिंग द लेटेस्ट one because Radhakrishnan B formed the committee, and within some days it was abolished. उसको रद्द कर दिया गया। The reason somehow not unclear so far, but still जितना हमें as a media we explored, there was 4 corporators in that committee. There was 4 environment activists and environment experts were there in the committee, and the chairman was the administrator himself. So उसमें हमको पता चला है, जितना पता चला है कि there was no coordination between the administration and the experts, so that is why it was abolished. So after it was abolished way back, I think last year December, in the month of December. Till then there is no local tree committee in the city, but still trees are felling. As per the new amended rule of tree committee of the state, 200 trees, जो भी 200 trees होंगे, अगर ऐसा, if the administration is getting asked for a permission to fell trees more than 200 or any heritage tree it has, तो उसके लिए permission के लिए local tree authority को state tree authority को टेबल करना पड़ेगा कमिटी में। Then just state tree committee will the authority there who can issue the permissions. Recently I read a story that in last 1 year after dissolving the committee, local tree committee, there are more than 2,000 trees, more than 2,400 trees मांगा गया है। इन 2,400 ट्रीज को गिराने के लिए नागपुर म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन ने स्टेट ट्री कमेटी को परमिशन मांगा है in different tree committee meeting of the state. सरप्राइजिंगली ऑल जितने भी मांगा गया है परमिशन, सारों को परमिशन दे दिया गया है स्टेट की तरफ से. But when we explored, found so many things that without any expert, without any NMC asking to state tree committee to give us the permission to fell so many trees in the city, or state tree committee usko allow kar rahi hai. Yeah, it's a strange thing, and we are exploring this at as far as media is concerned. वो है वैसा ही, ये जो लूप होल्स है, इन लूप होल्स को कौन कौन हाईलाइट करेगा. ये सब चीजें जो शायद आज मैं बता रहा हूँ, ये सब शायद मीडिया लोकल पब्लिक डोमेन में नहीं अवेलेबल है, बट स्टिल वी आर गेटिंग द इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट ऑल दिस थिंग्स थ्रू मीडिया ओनली. वी एक्सप्लोर, but before exploring as a media person, before exploring these things, we have to know what is environment. Environment, we have to know what is requirement, what of the environment. The biodiversity. Environment is not only the tree. Whatever we have, the water bodies, whatever we have, it's all related. Biodiversity and environment are related. So, as a reporter, as a journalist, we should highlight such things that really highlight the concern, environment concern. And I'm glad that media in Nagpur is doing good job in this regard. So now there are many environment activists are there, environment experts are there, many NGOs are working for environment in the city. But as a environment journalist, I noticed that there are very less research work has done by the local environment activists, environment experts, or NGOs. Whereas Mumbai, the metros, if I like to mention, metros, the environment activists there, they are doing so much of job as far as research is concerned. But this is lacking in Nagpur city. Nagpur is funding, developing environment, infrastructure development is going on so much, but still, अगर हमें आपको पता है कि एक समय नागपुर को ग्रीन सिटी भी कहा जाता था ऑरेंज सिटी के साथ, बट नाउ वी लॉस्ट दैट चार्म, दैट टैग. हमें ये सोचना पड़ेगा कि व्हाई वी आर लूजिंग दिस, एंड this step should start from such activists, such experts, such scholars who are doing in this field, and media. Definitely, media should also come forward. They should also highlight all these study reports if there are any in local level. आज कुछ टॉपिक्स और इसके अलावा भी मैं मेंशन करना चाहूँगा. मुझे 45 मिनट का टाइम तो दिया गया है, पता नहीं मैं 45 मिनट तक बोल पाऊंगा कि नहीं. So I can write a number of words, but I can't speak so many times, not more than half an hour. But still, I will try to justify this. And some reports I have with me today. आप लोगों ने शायद पढ़ा होगा कुछ 2-3 सालों पहले तक भरत नगर में नितिन गडकरी साहब एक रोड बनाना चाहते थे that would connect Amravati road to the Fotala lake. Then it was protested by it was first protested by the locals. Then it became a campaign, and it was a campaign just because of the citizens and the media. The role of media played a big role in that campaign. Bharat One campaign ran by all local newspapers during that time. And finally, after some time, the project was dropped. The public awareness, the media awareness is needed at local level. Similarly, intermodal station project that was proposed in Ajni railway colony area, which was again became a campaign as Ajni One campaign. Again, the activists, the localites, all they highlighted the issue. And again, it was dropped by NHAI. But still, the project is there, and some other land they are acquiring to continue the project. Similarly, I want to share recently government has allowed state government state government has allowed to construct two more thermal power plants in Koradi area. Government is closing five different thermal power plants in all over the state. Against all this, Nagpur will get two more. We are already three units in Nagpur, in Koradi, and two more. So you can imagine how big environment issues we are going to face in future if these two thermal power plants अगर आती है नागपुर में तो. But here there are legal battles going on. Many activists are experts are against this project. Even citizens, even many residential people of Koradi residents are opposing the project because they are aware that what is the condition of Koradi area and nearby areas as far as pollution is concerned, air pollution, water pollution, everything. So now let's see what is इसका क्या होता है आगे ये तो देखना पड़ेगा but these type of issues will raise definitely in future also. Currently we are facing there are but awareness, public awareness, people awareness, media awareness is needed to solve these, to handle these such situations. Government intentions definitely is not bad. They want generate electricity, but somehow they have to think that which place is really needed and which should be excluded from such projects. कई लोगों का मानना है कि why thermal power plants in Nagpur only? सही question है. And media is also raising this. Why only Nagpur? Why not in Pune and Mumbai? We localites, we people of Nagpur have to raise this. We media have to raise this. Similarly, another topic I want to raise एयर पोल्यूशन को हम लोग बहुत ज्यादा importance दे रहे हैं in recent time. As a media person, I have noticed that Maharashtra Pollution Control Board or Central Pollution Control Board, they are telling that the winter season is the winter season. Mostly the air pollution takes place during winter season, and during Diwali session सबसे ज्यादा रहता है. But there is one study that I reported by Center for Sustainable Development, a local NGO who are doing good job in this figure. They conducted a study of the air pollution during winter season, and they concentrated on the pollution apart from air pollution apart from Diwali time. In that study, they found that चूल्हास नॉर्मली कैसा है जो झोपड़पट्टियां हैं या फिर जो स्लम एरिया है in our city, people use chulhas to boil water for bath and other activities. They also cook on that chulhas just to save the LPG gases. Similarly, parali burning, which is a big nightmare for Delhi, but it is also happening in Nagpur nowadays. आप अगर विंटर में अगर आउटस्कर्ट्स में अगर जाते हैं तो यू कैन सी दैट फार्मर्स आर बर्निंग देयर क्रॉप एंड दैट pollution is directly coming in our city, that is affecting the air pollution, that affecting our atmosphere, our city's environment. These similarly the construction work that is going on in city as far as in the name of infrastructure development is concerned is also the reason during winter. We can't blame only firecrackers for such air pollution in the city during winters. Definitely, firecracker is also a reason, but still we can't put the blame completely on the firecrackers for that. Uh, so many things are there going on in the city that should be highlighted, and government is doing their job. Uh, Media is also doing their job, but just blaming the government is not the right thing. As the citizen of the city, we have to understand what is good for our environment, and environment conservation should come from our home itself. For example, अगर देखा जाए कि हम लोग in this monsoon season, if you can notice, एक बारिश अगर होती है, after that the whole water that stored in our terrace, वो सीधे पाइपलाइन के थ्रू हम लोग बाजू के प्लॉट में या फिर कहीं हम लोग उसको ओपन कर देते हैं, and all that water come out from into drains. Why not we conserve that terrace water in our wells or bore wells? यहीं से शुरू होती है कि हमें हमें अपने घर से ही इन चीजों को हमें सीखना करना शुरू करना पड़ेगा. Then just we can improve the environment of the city, environment of our country, and just help we can contribute to fulfill the dream of Narendra Modi that he planned to make our India a green country in till 2070. So I want to conclude with this that environment protection has not yet received due to attention from the citizens, especially in development countries like India. Public policy in it will only the implemented successfully if the citizens take up the issue in all its intensity. हमें as a media is nothing, just a mirror of the society. We have to come forward as a citizen. We have to come forward as a media to highlight the issues, to show the black dots in the society that is affecting our environment, our biodiversity, our forests. Thank you very much for this opportunity to share my views in this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your informative talk, Kaushik. Now I would like to request our participant to propose the formal vote of thanks. किसी को अगर कुछ पूछना है तो they can directly have interaction with the Mr. Kaushik Bhattacharya.
सर मला एक क्वेरी आहे.
विचारा मॅडम, अर्चना मॅडम विचारा.
Sir, have you covered any wildlife crimes in case or related to that wildlife crime case?
Yes, recently that one wildlife crime is going on in the city as far as, and even in Maharashtra also. शायद आपने न्यूज में ये पढ़ा होगा कि एक रेड अलर्ट इशू किया है फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट ने, नॉट फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट, वाइल्ड लाइफ क्राइम कंट्रोल ब्यूरो. It stated that there is a organized poachers group is active in central India. Or central, as far as wildlife is concerned, central India is completely centric in Vidarbha. Chandrapur, Nagpur, Melghat, these all are the major portion for wildlife crime. And इसमें अभी जो लेटेस्ट डेवलपमेंट ये है कि असम में 3 पोचर्स को पकड़ा गया है. दे आर ऑल फ्रॉम अ कम्युनिटी और बावरिया कम्युनिटी. दे आर फ्रॉम हरियाणा एंड पंजाब. These 3 poachers revealed that they poached one tiger, full-grown tiger in Gadchiroli district, and the police, Assam police, says that tiger skin, some bone, and cash around 70,000 from the kitty. तो उनसे उसके बाद फिर महाराष्ट्र फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट को इस चीज का इंफॉर्मेशन दिया गया आसाम पुलिस की तरफ से. तो देन a 3-member team recently visited Assam and they inquired all three poachers there. तो उससे और ज्यादा ये पता चला है कि ये जो पोचिंग ग्रुप है बावरिया ग्रुप नॉर्मली में हम लोग इस चीज को एज अ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ हितवादा we are avoiding to mention this the name of this community. It's a tribal community Bavaria group, but still we are mentioning that they are from North India. So this North India group, they are basically they has the history to smuggling, not in poaching. They always वो पोचर से टाइगर स्किन हो गया, बोन्स हो गया, ये सब खरीदते थे और दे सेल इट इन नॉर्थ ईस्ट, और फिर वो नॉर्थ ईस्ट से आउटसाइड कंट्री चाइना में जाती थी. पर they are now completely indulged in this poaching factor and they are concentrating in central India because अभी जो टाइगर सेंसस आया है उसमें जैसे टाइगर सेंट्रल इंडिया में टाइगर का पॉपुलेशन सबसे ज्यादा पाया गया है. तो इनका प्लान यही था कि this monsoon season when the tourism is closed in forest areas, in basically in core and buffer area, इस समय ये लोग पोचिंग के प्लान में थे और they killed 2 or 3 tigers during this starting in June and July. अब इसमें एक बैकग्राउंड मैं बताना चाहूंगा कि जैसे नागपुर में 1930 नागपुर और सेंट्रल इंडिया में 2013 टू 2016 के बीच में एक और पोचिंग ग्रुप एक्टिव था जो दे आर बेसिकली फ्रॉम कटनी MP of Madhya Pradesh. It was known as Katni Gang. So they poached so many tigers in Vidarbha region between 2013 and 2016. So Forest Department, with the help of police and Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, they got success to arrest all the poachers. They are also from one community. So I don't want to mention the name, but still they captured all the poachers of that Katni gang. उस इंसिडेंट के बाद विदर्भ में देखा गया है कि टाइगर पोचिंग बहुत ड्रास्टिकली रिड्यूस हुआ है. नॉर्मली क्या होता था, ये जो पोचिंग गैंग था कटनी गैंग, दे सेल देयर प्रोडक्ट्स टू बावरिया एंड देन आगे का जो प्रोसीजर था वो लोग करते थे. पर अब जब there is after the arrest of all the Katni gang, एक स्पेस क्रिएट हो गया फॉर द नॉर्थ इंडिया गैंग. उन्होंने अभी इस चीज को सोचा है कि जब कटनी गैंग यहाँ पर नहीं है तो देन वी कैन hunt tigers and wild animals in Vidarbha region, which is now the highest populated location for a tiger. So that is why they are now concentrating in Vidarbha region for poaching. बावरिया गैंग जो है, नॉर्थ का जो गैंग है, ये नॉर्मली ऑल ओवर इंडिया जितने भी फॉरेस्ट है जहाँ जहाँ टाइगर पाया जाता है वहाँ ये लोग एक्टिव थे, एक्सेप्ट सेंट्रल इंडिया बिकॉज कटनी गैंग वाज देयर. और यही एक इंसिडेंट अभी इस पे केस हुआ है. और रिसेंटली जो एकदम लेटेस्ट अपडेट जो है 2 दिन पहले का जो मैंने रिपोर्ट किया था, आफ्टर इंटरोगेटिंग दीज 3 पोचर्स, फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट एंड Telangana Forest Department, with the help of police, they captured 16% from Gadchiroli, one village, I don't remember the name. वहां पे उन्होंने 16 लोगों को कैप्चर किया, जिसमें 6 मेल थे, 5 फीमेल थे और 6 बच्चे भी थे. तो उनको बच्चों को तो डिटेन किया गया, पर इनको कैप्चर किया है और इनको अरेस्ट करके इनके पास से ट्रैप्स मिला है जो नॉर्मली आपने शायद देखे होंगे. नॉर्मली टाइगर्स को मारने का जो उनको अगर हंट करना है तो गन से करते हैं या फिर स्नैर लगा के किया जाता है. बट इनका जो प्रोसीजर है, ये जो नॉर्थ इंडिया गैंग जो है, इनका जो प्रोसीजर है, ये जो बियर ट्रैप होता है, जो जिसके ऊपर पैर पड़े तो बंद हो जाता है, इट डायरेक्टली किल द एनिमल, ये यूज करते हैं. और ऐसे ट्रैप्स उन 16 लोगों के पास से उन 11 लोगों के पास से total chain number of 6 traps they sales from these poachers. अब ये डेवलपमेंट है, इस केस में आगे डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है, हर रोज नया कुछ ना कुछ पता चल रहा है। तो ये है, ऐसा हो रहा है, क्राइम होता है। अपार्ट फ्रॉम वाइल्ड लाइफ क्राइम में अगर देखा जाए तो मैन एनिमल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट इज आल्सो हैज आल्सो इंक्रीज्ड इन सेंट्रल इंडिया, मेनली इन चंद्रपुर और ब्रह्मपुरी एरिया। वहां पर टाइगर तो जरूर बढ़ा है, लेकिन टाइगर का जो एरिया है वो रिड्यूस होने की वजह से, ह्यूमन इंटरफेरेंस की वजह से मैन एनिमल कॉन्फ्लिक्ट भी बढ़ा है, जो एक विच इज अ मेजर कंसर्न फॉर द गवर्नमेंट एज वेल एज द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट।
थैंक यू सर फॉर शेयरिंग योर एक्सपीरियंस। लेकिन पहले से टाइगर पोचिंग कम हुआ है, दैट इज गुड थिंग, लेकिन अभी भी कंटिन्यू है।
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Any participant would like to ask any queries? Otherwise, Dr. Dipti Malviya, please go for the formal vote of thanks.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for your valuable information on tiger poaching. On behalf of UGC HRDC and on behalf of all the participants, I would like to thank Kaushik sir for his valuable information on tiger poaching, and thank you very much for this enlightening information. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kaushik.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
No, immediately शुरू करो ये।